Hey everyone, it's Crystal here. So, how does judgment affect our life? And I'm sure you've heard the phrase be non judgmental. It's thrown around, it's being used a lot these days, but what does that really mean, being non judgmental? When we have these ideas of judgment, thinking things should be a way or shouldn't be a way, we put our narrative on these factors. This is where judgment is occurring. It's almost a sense of criticism in a sense where we criticize ourselves or criticize others, thinking that things are supposed to be a certain way or people are supposed to behave in a certain manner or things are supposed to happen for a reason or not. So the state of non-judgmental is not putting a label on things, and that could be really difficult because this is just normal human nature. We like to have a label on things, but cultivating the sense of being non-judgmental means that we don't put a label of good or bad, right or wrong, true or false, negative or positive, or whatever that any of those kinds of phrases state. It's about removing those labels and just having a state of being, just as is, what is the present self. And when we take away that sense of being non judgmental or those factors, those critical factors that we use as forms of criticism, then we can actually open up our awareness, open up our sense of looking into things with a different lens, being more introspective, and also open up our introspection towards our emotions and really find out how we truly are feeling, what we really are thinking when we take away those judgmental labels. It allows us to connect deeper in ourselves, in our thoughts, in the way we feel, and actually find some more clarity and truer forms of expression of how we are actually feeling in that moment in time. So, when we take away this judgment, it allows us to be more present with ourselves, bring some compassion towards ourselves. As well, the same goes when we bring this type of attitude and quality of being towards other people. And it allows us to just be in their presence, not put our own spin on things, not have that inner dialogue take over and put our suggestive selves within. It allows us to take a step back and just view things on a greater scale, on a more neutral scale as well. Judgment also, though, is necessary in life. And of course, it's necessary to determine if things are the right decision. So, having judgment to make decisions is necessary. Knowing if it's a good decision that will impact your life in positive ways, or if it's a decision that you may need to put more thought and be a little bit more weary at its stage right now. Having this type of judgment within the decisions that we make so we can ensure that we have the best outcome for ourselves is where judgment is necessary. However, there is no good or bad decision. There is just a decision. If the decision doesn't work out, then it's your opportunity to make another decision. But it's this kind of way of thinking that we need to bring so we can actually bring more compassion to our own selves and share that with ourselves. So then we can also then hold that space for other people. So in a time right now when being non-judgmental is really crucial because we've been quite judgmental for quite some time. It's really necessary to cultivate these kinds of feelings for yourself, but also practice them as well for your own self so you can start being better also for the other people around you. So, comment below on how you want to bring judgment or non judgment into your life as a state of being. And also, I'd love to know how you need to get further help on being this way. We're not perfect, but there is a way of cultivating this kind of inwardness that we're searching for to really gain that personal freedom, that inner freedom that will allow us to start breaking free to be more aligned with who we are. Thanks for listening. I hope you got a lot of value out of this today. I'll see you soon.